The homework that I assigned you are kind of classic problems, and these are called optimization problems. What we're really doing is just looking at graphs and trying to find maximum places. So for number 51, I'll just demonstrate that. Suppose the manufacturer of a gas clothes dryer has found that when the unit price is P dollars, the revenue is, and you're given this function. The revenue is negative 4P squared plus 4,000P. What unit price should be established for the dryer to maximize revenue? What is the maximum revenue? Okay, so here's what we need to notice. We have a relationship between the unit price, and so I'm guessing the amount they're going to sell this for, and the revenue, the amount of money earned. And so what we're going to do is, let's come over here. Okay, so what we need to do is figure out what the graph of this looks like. And question number one, what are the axes? You know that the input is P and the output is R of P. So this is revenue is your output. And your input is going to be unit price. And now this is a very familiar function. You know that this is going to be a parabola. You in fact know that it's going to be an upside down parabola. You might want to find the x-intercepts, which would be kind of an easy thing to do. Let's factor out a negative 4p, or let's set that thing equal to 0. Negative 4p squared plus 4,000p is equal to 0. Let's factor out a negative 4p, and that's going to leave us with p minus 1,000 is equal to 0. So I know my x-intercepts are going to be at p is equal to 0 or p is equal to 1,000. So we have 0, we have 1,000, and I happen to know that because parabolas are symmetric, our axis of symmetry is going to go right down smack in the middle of those x-intercepts. This is going to open down, so we're going to have something that looks like that. And my domain, in fact, is going to be, even though if this was not a word problem, my domain could be anything, my domain here is obviously just going to be 0 to 1,000. So we're selling these dryers for anywhere from $0 to $1,000. What we're looking for, going back to the question, is what unit price should be established for the dryer to maximize revenue. So in this graph, where do we have the maximum R value? Well, it's right at the top. And I would like to know what this quantity is right at the top. I know that because, again, of the symmetry, this is going to happen at P is equal to 500. So all I need to do is say that I am going to set each dryer at $500. And in order to find the maximum revenue, so each dryer should be $500. And for the revenue, I just need to plug 500 in for R. And I'm going to use my calculator for that. So let's see. So we have negative 4 times 500 squared plus 4,000 times 500 gives us a revenue of kind of a lot of money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $1 million. Okay, let me just show you another way to do this. Because all of this is done basically without a calculator, here's the other thing I might have done. I might have taken my function and just plugged it into y sub 1. So we have negative 4, okay, we'll use x squared plus 4,000x. And I am just going to look at the graph of this. Now, the problem is figuring out what your domain is going to be. And obviously, I'm not seeing a thing here. Secretly, because I know that this goes up to 500 and a million. But if I didn't know that, here's what I'd do. I know I'm not going to need negative x values. What I'm going to do is increase each by a factor of 10 and just see if I see anything. So y max, I'll make that 50. Let's see if I see anything. Nope, I am just playing around, so I'm going to make this 2,500. I'll make that 500. Oh, okay, so I'm seeing something here. It looks as though there's something going on up top. I'll double that. I'll make it 5,000. quite. Change my window again. I'll make it 50,000. And secretly, I know what's going on. And another 0. Okay, almost there. I see something, so I'm just gonna double this. And there's our graph. Okay, and there's our graph, and it's the parabola that I anticipated. In order for me to find this point, you need to use your calculator. And the useful button here is this calc button right above trace. Since it's in blue, we have to hit second calc. And if you look at the choices, what we're looking for is a maximum value. So I'm going to hit number 4. In fact, I'm going to change my window again because I want this to go a little bit higher. So I'm going to put 1,500, 1,500,000. So now I'm going to go second calc, maximum, and it asks for a left bound. So what I need to do is move my cursor so it's a little bit to the left of that hump. And then I'm going to press enter. It asks for a right bound, so I'm going to move my cursor a little bit to the right. Guess, just always press enter. And my calculator then gives me 500 as the coordinate, and again, 1,000,000 for my y value. So that's how I could sort of avoid all algebra and use my calculator.